That's all I gotta say.
Attacking the strong pro-life record of Governor Romney. Governor Romney is a wonderful new believer for a while now of the pro-life cause. For our allies, it will make a very big difference. For our enemies, of which the United States has many, and we're not afraid to say it, and we should show support for our friends and tell enemies where we stand with them. Mitt Romney knows the difference between our allies and our enemies, just like all of you do. Y para mí,
Sweetheart Ann Romney.
Oh. You know, we love this community, and the reason we love this community is because you love families. And we are family. And we have been married a long time, and it's been wonderful. I will tell you that when I was raising this boy, who is my youngest of 5, it wasn't easy. He's not as well behaved. He wasn't very well behaved when he was little. And Mitt would call home and hear an exasperated wife. And when he was traveling, and he'd say, hang in there, because you know that your job is more important than my job. And family is forever happiness, and a job is temporary.
I have the best one here today. This is my youngest son, the baby of the family. And he brought his son Parker with him, his oldest little boy. And Craig, why don't I have Craig say a word or two? Say it in Spanish too, will you? Will you say en español? Sí.
Muy buenas tardes, ¿cómo están? Parker, you want to say something?
hola.
Papá no habla español. Pero él habla el idioma de la libertad. Él no entiende español, pero sí él entiende cómo restaurar la grandeza de nuestra nación.
I know you've got good people to choose from. We've got a number. We've got 4 people running for president on the Republican side, and you know, I saw Speaker Gingrich. He's a nice man. I saw him on TV this morning, and he was describing his excuses and why he wasn't doing so well here in Florida. And he talked about the fact that in the first debate the crowd was too quiet, and then in the second debate the crowd was too noisy. And I don't think you change Washington by having the same people just take different seats. All right, you gotta change the people. I've not spent time in Washington. I spent my life in the private sector, in small business. It became big business. At the Olympics, I helped run a state. I know what it's like to lead. I've been successful as a leader. I didn't get pushed out as leader. Kim Jong-un. And so with Cuba, he says, okay, we're going to open up remittances and we're going to extend travel to Cuba as a show of kindness and a gift. And of course, gifts to people who are fundamentally evil are always accepted and never returned. The right course for America is to stand with strength against despots, to stand with strength against tyranny, and to stand with strength for the principles of this great land. Around all over the world, we will stand with freedom fighters around the world.
My wife's name is Carmen.
Okay.
Carmen.
Carmen?
Yeah.
My last name is
Can I throw a picture 1 second with you?
That's to you, Carmen. Thank you so
Carmen.
much.
You will be an excellent first lady.
Thank you.
I shook his hand, yes I did. I'm not sure yet if I support him, but I'm probably supporting him because he's a great man, he believes in family values, and most importantly, he knows how to run the economy. And everybody's losing jobs. The #1 priority is jobs. And as a Jew, he's strong on Israel. He will defend us like most of the Republican candidates, except for Ron, talks about security, he talks about strength. And that's we know strength always wins. Because back in the 40s, when a lot of the Jews came, Roosevelt was emperor. He might have helped the Jews, and unfortunately it's ingrained. We have to do something to get it out of them. Look what our president is doing now. Obama, fortunately, listen, he put some nice Jews in, and maybe will help us a little, but he doesn't care about us enough.
I dislike Mitt Romney very much. The one I dislike the most is Obama, and I will vote for Obama before Mitt Romney. Obama is the guy on the left. He is consistent. He believes in the left. He believes in socialized medicine and big government. Mitt Romney, on the other hand, he's supposed to be someone on the right. He's supposed to believe in freedom and small government. But he made his healthcare mandate in his state, and then the people that worked for him went to Washington to work for Obama to make the same thing in this country. So what is the choice? Two people who believe the same thing. The left, I support Ron Paul. He's considered to be anti-Israeli or even anti-Jewish. So why do I support Ron Paul? Ron Paul wants to cut all foreign aid. Meaning he doesn't want to give any more money to Israel. I spoke many times with Israelis about the two-state final solution, and they tell me, you know what, you're right. If we give a third of our land to the Arabs, it's very dangerous. Even if they mean it and they're really going to love us and they're going to become our friends and hold our hands and sing songs, what happens if next election someone else takes over? How are we going to defend ourselves? So they agree with me, but they tell me, you know what, we couldn't fight against this, we couldn't be against the two-state final solution because America will never let us. And that's why I like Ron Paul. He says, let's have a relationship of equals. No money, we're the same. If you want to take care of the Arabs in any way you need, for example, in the 80s, Israel attacked Iraq, attacked the nuclear reactors in Iraq. Ron Paul was one of the few congressmen to defend Israel because he said it's good. They're taking care of their own business, and that's what I like. I'm proud to be Jewish, and a proud Jewish nation does not need any charity from me.
I support him because I like the idea what I got about the immigration, about the many things the country we need. And the immigration, we want the immigration when it comes legal. That's a free country, and everybody thinks free. I come from Cuba.
Oh, from Cuba.
I come in 1962 here.
Why don't you like President Obama?
Well, I don't want to discuss this part.
I feel like his chances are extremely good. I mean, I know Barack Obama won, obviously over 50% in the last election. However, I mean, I know numerous friends of mine who voted for Barack Obama in the last election have no intentions of voting for him this election. That being said, I know that the youth vote won't be what it was in the last election. I know that the Latino vote, many votes won't be the same that they were in the last election. So I feel like it's really in the favor of Mitt.